name is Too Fast. If you don't know that already, today we're going to be doing another Stepford County Road today. We're going to attempt to get on Metro. We're going to attempt. Keyword attempt. We're going to attempt to get on the Metro line. We're going to Stepford Central to Stepford United. We're going to attempt to get on the Metro line. Now, if we can't do that, I guess oh, never mind. Here we go. We are on the Metro line. Yeah, this thing only goes a maximum of 50. That's really all we need, though. There's an entirely new announcer on the train, by the way.
This station is Stepford UFC. This train is for Stepford Central. The next station will be Whitefield Lido.
What did y'all think of that? That's their new announcer, and yeah, they added a bit. They added, like, you see all these lights here and everything? Look. It's like an actual metro service. Oh yeah, that's what the train sounds like. I forgot to put the sound on, but you already know. There's a new station 4 ways. We're going to be stopping there. Here's the new map for Metro.
This is a Metro service to Stepford Central. Calling at Whitefield Lido, High Street, Stepford East, 4 ways, and Stepford Central. The next station will be Whitefield Lido.
When we're not underground.
We are now approaching Whitefield Lido. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
So before I got rudely interrupted, when we're on the actual mainline track, it will be numbered platforms, so platform 1, platform 2, etc. But when we go underground, if you don't already know yet, you will see the difference between those platforms and the regular numbered platforms. They're a lot different. You may have heard it in my last video. They're actually lettered platforms.
This station is Whitefield Lido. This train is for Stepford Central.
Stepford High Street.
The next station will be High Street.
High Street on Connect does not exist anymore. If you saw it on my last video when we took the express train, the HST9 car, you saw High Street doesn't exist. For Connect, it's gone. Yeah, for Connect, Stepford High Street is gone. It doesn't exist anymore for Connect. And yes, so if you go this way on the outer tracks, the outer two, that's the main line. That is the main line Connect track. These inner two go underneath, as you can tell. So this is where Connect will go. Those two is where Connect will go, so they still have all the way up to Whitefield.
Up here. Central. We
Well,
are now approaching High Street. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
And see, I mean, you're not going that fast with these things, and the braking's pretty good with these trains. The braking's pretty good with these trains.
Platform B for the 2246 Metro service to Stepford Central. Calling at Stepford East, 4 ways, and Stepford Central.
This station
This
is
train is
High
formed of
Street.
10 coaches.
This train is for Stepford
Platform
Central.
A for the
The next station will be
22:45
Stepford
Metro
East. Is
service to
High Street.
Stepford UFC.
This train is for
calling at
Stepford
Whitefield
UFC.
Lido and
The next
Stepford
station
UFC.
will be
Come on, dispatch.
Whitefield Lido.
This train is formed of 4 coaches.
Unless he's later than me, because I'm holding schedule right now. I'm holding good schedule right now. Unless this other train's later than me. I still don't understand why dispatchers always leave the platform before the train's fully departed, because we're now over a minute. We're a minute late.
Platform C for the 22:47 Metro service
Not
to
again, man.
Barton.
Come on.
Via Bowden.
This happens every single time.
Helens Bridge, Angel Pass, Bowden, Cox
Every
Limited,
time.
and
It happened twice in
Stepford
the last
East.
video.
this train is formed of 8
It happened
coaches.
twice in the last video. And it's happened once this video.
Is
Like, are we kidding? Oh, come on, man. Oh yeah, so we're going
we
to
are
the...
now approaching Stepford East.
So you know how
Change
Stepford East
here
is normally...
for services to Barton, Berrily, and Morganstown. Please mind the gap
Platform
between
D.
the train and the platform.
So Stepford East, actually, there's a, so we're actually on the metro side, so we're underneath Stepford
48
East.
Metro service to Stepford Central. Calling at Four Ways and Stepford Central. This train
We fit
is
traffic.
formed of 10
This
coaches.
is a metro service to Stepford.
Platform A for the 22:49
But if we do it, look, we're underneath Stepford East. This is regular Stepford East. You would have seen we normally stopped here. In every time we connect.
This train is
The next
formed of
station
6
will be
coaches.
Four Ways, Stepford East.
Your attention, please.
This train is for
The
Stepford UFC.
22:56 Metro
next
service
station will
to
be High
Stepford
Street.
UFC has been cancelled. This is due to
Try and hold schedule.
This is a metro service to Stepford Central.
I'm trying to hold schedule as much as I can here. Let's see, this is bottleneck. This bottleneck's up here with just the 2 tracks.
We are now approaching Four Ways. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Okay, we're gonna turn that off. Who is that? AMVA? They're a guard too, they should know. Where are they? They're a guard too, they should know. Like, no, that's not okay. They're a guard in this game.
approaching Stepford East. Change here for services to Barton and
They should know that's not okay. Like, come on, man. What is taking this dude so long up at the station?
the next station will be Stepford East.
The 2251 metro service to Beachley is delayed by approximately 9 minutes. We are sorry that your journey will take longer than planned.
That's one of the new messages too, by the way. The delayed message.
This train is formed of 10 coaches. Your attention, please. The 2251 metro service to Beachley has been cancelled. This is due to a member of the train crew being unavailable.
This station is
This is actually a new station.
2249
Stepford
metro
Central.
service to
The next
Stepford
station
Victoria
will be
has been
Stepford
cancelled.
Central.
A member of the train crew.
Please, dispatch. Don't go all the way to the back, man. I know it's
Platform A
protocol, but you
for
should.
the
but if-
2248
If you've
metro
done long trains
service
before, you
to
should know.
Stepford UFC.
Bro didn't even take a
Calling
second
out
thought, man.
Stepford East, High Street, Whitefield Lido, and Stepford UFC.
I mean, that's the problem when you have back-to-back trains all the time. But doesn't mean you still have to do
This
the same
is a
procedure the
metro
entire time.
service to Stepford
I'm
Central.
just gonna go track speed.
The next station will be Stepford
And
Central.
I'll drop it. 45. We're gonna go to Central, and then what's gonna happen?
We are now approaching Stepford Central. Change here for services to Stepford Airport Central, Beachley, Benton, Stepford Victoria,
There are no tracks
and
over here.
Willowfield. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This train terminates here. All change, please. Train
Coaches.
Berrily.
The
The
train
next
now
station will
approaching
be
platform C
Fourways.
terminates here. This train is the service from Stepford UFC.
We're gonna go to one of the newer places today.
The train now approaching platform 13 terminates here. This train is the service from St. Helens Bridge. The train now approaching platform 9 terminates here.
This is
Here's Stepford Central.
Your attention,
This train
please.
terminates here.
The
All change, please.
2255
Thank you for
metro
travelling. This
service
is a metro service to
Barton has been cancelled. This is due to a member of the
Oops,
train
let's
crew
see here.
being unavailable.
Let's go to Berrily.
The train now standing at platform C is the 2254.
So yeah, we're underneath Stepford Central right now. It's got 20. Stepford Central has a total of 20 platforms now. That is so ridiculous. There's the whistle. Stepford Central has 20 platforms, 16 above ground, 4 underground. That's insane, man.
And Elsemere Pond
They
should
think they've
travel
upgraded.
in the front 8 coaches.
They've upgraded to 4 groups.
This train is formed of 10 coaches. The train now standing at
They've upgraded to
platform
4.
9
They've
is the
got-
22.
I know. That's
It's a
one of the
metro
stations,
service to
along with East,
Berrily.
where you'll hear numbers and letters.
Calling at Fourways, Stepford East, High Street, St Helens Bridge, New Harrow, Elsemere Pond, Elsemere Junction and Berrily.
Gonna go down to
The
Berrily.
next station will be Four Ways.
This does go all the way to Morganstown.
We are now approaching Four Ways. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Yeah, this goes all the way up to Morganstown.
Service to Berrily. Calling at Stepford East,
5.
High Street, St Helens Bridge, New Harrow, Elsemere Pond, Elsemere Junction, and Berrily. Due to a short platform, passengers for New
A
Harrow
little bit over
and
the stop marker.
Elsemere
That's okay.
Pond should travel in the front 8 coaches. This train is formed of 10
Four
coaches.
Ways. This train is for Berrily. The next station will be Stepford East.
Two signalers.
This is a metro service to Berrily. We are now approaching Stepford East. Change here for services to Stepford UFC. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Doors opening on the right side.
Calling at High Street, St Helens Bridge, New Harrow, Elsemere Pond, Elsemere Junction, and Berrily.
Doors opening on the right
Due to
side.
a short platform, passengers for New Harrow and Elsemere Pond should travel in the front 8 coaches. This train is formed of 10 coaches.
Stepford East. This train is for Berrily. The next station will be This train is for Stepford Central. The next station will be Four Ways.
Platform 5 for the 2258 Airlink service to Airport Terminal 2 via Stepford Airport Central and Airport Terminal 1.
Look at that.
Calling
I still love
Berrily.
this.
The next station will be High Street.
That you have stations above and stations underneath.
Stepford UFC.
I do like it. you know what?
We are now approaching High Street. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
There's an express going above. No, that's the Airlink. Yeah, because somebody overshot, so now it's holding up the line. Whoever's on, I think that's B overshot. They're holding up the line. We're 3 minutes late. Now we finally have our signal. And yes, this is new. Stepford High Street has 4 platforms instead of 2.
East, 4 ways. Stepford Central, City Hospital, Financial Quarter, and Stepford Victoria. This train is formed of 6 coaches. Platform C for the 22:58 Metro service to Berrily. Calling at
Is
St
High
Helens
Street.
Bridge, New
This
Harrow,
train is for
Elsmere
this
Pond,
station, Berrily,
Elsmere Junction,
High Street. The
and
next station
Berrily.
will be this train St Helens
Due to a
Bridge,
short platform,
Stepford
passengers
Victoria.
for New Harrow
The next station
and
will be
Elsmere
Stepford
Pond
East.
should
This is a
travel in
metro
the front
service
8
to
coaches.
Step.
This train
Dispatcher
is
should
formed
have
of 10
the UI on his
coaches.
sub interface so they can figure out which train needs to
Platform
go
D
first.
for the 22:59 Metro service to
Bro.
Stepford Victoria. Calling at Stepford East. 4
That's
ways.
22:59. I'm
Stepford
22:58.
Central, City Hospital,
I think I have the
Financial
highest
Quarter,
priority being the latest.
and Stepford Victoria. This train is formed of 6 coaches.
Unless that guy's earlier. Come on. I would click to zoom in, but I can't.
This station is High Street.
Let me go. Stop
This
trying to bother
train
typing.
is for Stepford Victoria. The next station will be Stepford East.
I mean, I get it. You're also waiting still.
Metro service to Berrily.
It's like, you know, I don't know.
We are now approaching St Helens Bridge.
Your express lines connect to Metro Airlink.
Please mind
this
the
is
gap
where we link up
between
normally.
the train and the platform.
This is where we come out under the ground and link up with Connect.
And Berrily. Due to a short platform, passengers for New Harrow and Elsemere Pond should travel in the front 8 coaches. This train is formed of 10 coaches.
This station is St Helens Bridge.
So we're either going.
This
So
train
typically,
is
I think
for
it's either going to be to
Berrily.
Benton or
The next
Morganstown.
station will
If
be
you're going to
New
Benton,
Harrow.
You'll, I think, go off on that left track there. If you're going to Morganstown, you'll continue straight on. I think. No, it's the other way around. If you go to Morganstown, I think that's the track you go off. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've actually taken that. Way too long. Alright, time to go track speed. All the way through. 3 and 3. 45.
This is a metro service.
We go
to
off because that
Berrily.
that goes down to Angel Pass. This goes to
The next
Morganstown, this track.
station will be New
Yep,
Harrow.
so this goes up to Morganstown, that goes down towards Benton. We're going as fast as we can. The 777 goes 75. Eventually I'm going to get the 777 because it's got the long train of
Now
8 cars.
approaching New Harrow. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Elsemere Pond
Due to a
towards
short
Metro.
platform, the
Berrily.
doors in the rear coaches will not open. Please move
There's going to be
forward
no
to
point
leave
in
the
whistling.
train.
We will whistle when we leave the platform.
Elsemere Pond should travel in the front 8 coaches. This train is formed of 10 coaches.
Guys, you don't trip the signal. This is Elsemere Pond. Yeah, I think there used to be like a pond, like an actual pond over here somewhere, if I remember. Before they changed it up. Yep, there we go. So we'll do the same thing at Elsemere.
This is a metro service to
Oh, that was New Harrow.
Berrily.
We're going to Elsemere Pond next. I was like, that's New Harrow.
Now approaching Elsemere Pond. Please.
One of these stations has a level crossing with it. I think this is the one.
Please move forward to leave the metro service to Stepford.
This train is formed of 10 coaches.
So yeah, when we leave the station, we will whistle, and then leave the station. There's no point in whistling before leaving. I like that. Look at how tiny that thing is.
It is
So yeah, here's a level crossing. There's the pond. This is Elsemere Pond.
Berrily.
As you notice, the train is long on the
Will
platform.
be Elsemere Junction.
Next stop is Elsemere Junction, then it's Berrily. Close the doors.
We are now approaching Elsemere Junction. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
It's actually pretty short between the two platforms. Now, if I was express, of course, I'm going to be on these two tracks.
Berrily.
Elsemere Pond, Elsemere Junction, and Berrily.
Metro service to
Oh yeah,
Berrily.
eventually they're gonna have. I
Calling
feel like they
at
need to have panographs.
Berrily only. This train is formed of 10 coaches. Your attention, please. The 2312 Stepford Connect service to Stepford Central has been cancelled.
Is Elsemere Junction. This train is for Berrily. The next station will be Berrily. Due to a short. This is a metro service to Berrily.
Alright.
The next station will be Berrily.
Coming up to Berrily. We're going off. Oh no, that goes up to Barton. I think. Yeah, that goes up to Barton. Yeah, that goes after Elsemere Junction. That goes around to Barton. And some of the new ones. Cooksley, Newtown,
We are
Barton,
now
Bowden.
approaching Berrily. Change here for services to Morganstown. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This train terminates here. All change, please.
Cooksley, Newtown, Barton, and then you have Bowden and Angel Pass down there. What the heck? That's okay.
This station is Berrily. This train terminates here.
This train terminates
Full
here.
change, please. Thank you for travelling with us.
Alright. That'll be it for today, for this driving video. Yeah, that's Metro. So the 777, this thing goes 75, and the only reason I would get it because of the double here. There's a 756 and the 756-1. Then obviously you have the 717. You have a 555. Oh yeah, that's a Metro service. You may see more of those later in the future. Don't know yet. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, hope you all have a great rest of your day. And as always, be nice and have a good one.